which Gravity Fitness pull-up bar is the best? Let's find out. So Gravity Fitness is a UK-based company and they've created a lot of different products, of which 3 different kinds of pull-up bars. The wall-mounted one, the freestanding one, and also the door pull-up bar. And today we'll be comparing them, so let's get into it. So what we think is most important is the exercise variety and stability of a bar. So we'll be testing out the bars with all kinds of exercises, starting off with the wall-mounted pull-up bar. So of course the grip of a bar is also very important, and this one feels somewhere in between smooth and rough. I really like the grip, and also it has a very nice thickness. So let's try out some core exercises. So this one is very nice that you have enough space for your legs so that you can really do full range of motion. There's nothing above your head, so that's super nice, because if you hang it up inside, you might have the ceiling. And also a back lever is possible because you have enough space to the wall. Of course, if you would do the back lever this direction, you would hit the feet on the wall, but usually with wall-mounted pull-up bars, you also hit your head, so this one is definitely nice. So basically this pull-up bar is super stable and we really like the grip, and you also have enough space for your feet towards the floor and enough space to the wall as well. So basically you can do all of the exercises that we like to do with a pull-up bar, and you can also do them very well. Also, you could hang this pull-up bar inside, but then probably you'll lose the muscle up option. So that would not be so nice, but outside we really love it. And now we're gonna go inside and check out the other 2 pull-up bars. So next up is the freestanding pull-up bar, and this one we will be reviewing with the extension kit. It is more expensive like this, but in our opinion, this is the best version of the freestanding pull-up bar by Gravity Fitness. So let's check it out. With the extension kit, you can't go as wide as normal with the pull-up rack, but still quite fine. So when it comes to the grip, this one is definitely a bit more smooth, but it still gives you a decent amount of grip. And when it comes to the stability of this one, as expected from a freestanding pull-up bar, this is much less stable than the wall-mounted one, but still most exercises feel quite stable. Of course, this one you can put in the middle of a room, so there will always be enough space for instance, doing a back lever. And of course, this goes both ways. Of course, a muscle up is going to be very difficult on this one because there's a ceiling in the way. It's doable, but not ideal. Of course, if you put this one outside, there will not be a ceiling in the way, but still it's relatively unstable, so it doesn't give the nicest feeling for muscle ups. So this bar is definitely a nice bar, and you can do most exercises on it except for maybe the muscle up. But if you compare it to the wall-mounted pull-up bar, there are 2 things that stand out, which is that this one is less stable, and we also don't like the grip as much. Also, this one is more expensive, even if you don't buy the extension kit and you just get the base model. And you don't get any extra options when it comes to the exercises, and even when you put the wall-mounted bar inside, it takes about the same amount of space. So basically, whether you put it inside or outside, we would always go for the wall-mounted one. The only reason why you would go for this one is if you want to change the place where you train or you want to store it. So talking about mobility, this one of course you can easily take it off your door, store it and take it with you. So let's check this one out. So one thing of course is that you don't have the option to do wide pull-ups because you just have this space to do your exercises. So this is a bit limiting. Of course with this one, because you are hanging in between your door, you also have to really bend your knees quite a lot. Another big advantage of this one is that you can hang it lower as well, and then you can do straight bar dips or you can do muscle ups, and of course you could even hang it much lower and do your push-ups on it, or you can do an L-sit for instance. So this bar is actually a bit thinner than the other ones. It's 31 millimeters, but I do really like the grip. So with this bar you have a lot of options and it is very nice, but if you compare it to the wall-mounted one, you don't get many new options except for maybe the push-up or the L-sit. But with all of the other exercises that you can also do on the wall-mounted one, on that one it's just much nicer because you don't have to bend your knees for instance. So basically if you want the best pull-up bar, we would go for the wall-mounted one. But if you want a budget option that is easy to store or you can take it with you without having to drill into your wall, then this one is definitely a nice option. So one thing we didn't mention yet is that all of these pull-up bars can be combined with some accessories, like for instance some resistance band, like weight vest, but also gymnastics rings to give you more options in your training. When it comes to the pricing, the wall-mounted pull-up bar is 120 euros, and the pull-up rack, it will cost you 130 euros, but if you add the extension kit, it will be 180 euros. And then lastly, the door-mounted pull-up bar is 50 euros. So to conclude, the freestanding pull-up bar with the extension kit is definitely a nice product. But if we compare these pull-up bars, then in our opinion, the clear winner in this video is the wall-mounted pull-up bar. So that bar is a very stable bar. We really like the grip, and you can do all of the exercises on that one, and you can do those exercises the best on that pull-up bar. So this is definitely the best pull-up bar out of all three. But if you want to go for a cheaper and a more mobile bar that doesn't require any drilling into your wall, then the door pull-up bar is also definitely a nice option. So click the links in the description or over here. And if you want us to compare any other products, let us know in the comments, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day.